Alright, so I finally reached 300 hours. Um, Dreaming Spanish has that at an intermediate level. As far as the accuracy of this, I don't know. Let me think about it. It says that you can understand a person speaking patiently to you. I guess it just depends on what they're talking about. I can understand even full speech that they don't have to speak slow or patient. I can understand them, but not like like it's very simple stuff. But like, do you want something to eat, or are you ready to go, or something like that. Something quick and short. It doesn't necessarily have to be really slow, but it has to be real simple though. So yeah, I guess I would say I understand a person speaking patiently. Just depends on what they're talking about. I don't think I'm at an intermediate level though. I mean, that's based on my own judgment. Maybe I am in reality, but based on where I think I'm at, I wouldn't say that I'm intermediate, but I really don't know. Um, let's see. You can understand a patient speaker. You still miss some words. I still miss a lot of words. But the speaker can explain their meaning to you without resorting to translation. I don't know, because I'm missing so many words. Sometimes I need the translation because I just don't get the gist of all of it. Like sometimes that one word really can change the sentence. So I don't know. You can understand a range of daily topics without visual support like drawings or pictures. I mean, yeah, that's true. I try to listen to a lot of the videos anyway, just so I can train my ears, and not get like I don't want to get like have the visuals and the pictures to be a crutch. I don't want to have to rely on that. But the sounds of the language are becoming clearer, and you're getting used to how the sounds are likely to combine. I would say that's definitely true. It's still it's still tricky to catch like which word starts with H and which start words like because the H doesn't make a sound. Like it's like you won't really know there's an H there. Like it's like you have to see it. You have to see it in like when you're reading. You have to see that word spelled. Because sometimes like there was a word that I saw earlier. I think it might have been boiling. The word for boiling. I think it was specifically they boil or something like that. It was like in the Strangest Food series. But anyway, like when they said it, I thought it was spelled with like two L's because the two L's sometimes make like a H sound, something like that. I don't know. They make like the same sound, or they make a sound that like the okay. I don't know if it makes a H sound. Like I mean like in English, but like they make more like a J sound. Honestly, like an English J sound, but like when I heard it, it sounded like the double L's. But then when I looked it up, it was spelled with an H. And I was like, oh, but it was like HIE, and then the IE kind of sounded like the double L pronunciation. So I don't know. Something. So I guess stuff like that is still kind of tricky, but that'll come later, I suppose. But overall, the sounds are like you can hear the R's and the A's and the O's and the vowels. It's a very vowel structured language. They focus a lot. Spanish focus a lot on the stressing of the vowels. I've noticed that, and you can hear it. The pronunciation is obviously a little different from English. It's different, not completely different, but it is different. The sounds, but I would say that's definitely accurate. It says it helps with retaining new words. I would say that's also true because there are words that like I can actually hear the full word but I don't necessarily know what it means. But like I can hear it. Like I could almost probably repeat it just because I can hear the letters that are in the words and how the sounds they make. So it's like I could probably get a good idea of how to say the word back, even if I've never heard it before. Not all of them. Some of them are still tricky. Like I said, with the H's and the double L's is difficult too, and all that stuff. But yeah, I would say that's accurate. If you tried speaking at a store, you could get your point across most of the time. I'm not gonna say I could get my point across most of the time, but you are struggling producing even some basic sentences or some basic words. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling to produce that, but I'm trying not to speak too, so I don't even really know honestly. But I wouldn't say I could get my point across most of the time. I don't think I could do that. Making friends as a language is now possible, but you need to find people who are quite patient. I would say that's true. They just they need to at least understand English though, because if they're completely like if they only speak Spanish, that I don't know. I haven't come across someone who only speaks Spanish yet. So I don't know. I'll leave that one as a question mark. I'll leave that as a question mark slash. Yeah, that's true. You could possible to make friends with people. Heck, yeah. Honestly, you can make friends with them anyway. It just depends on how you treat them because you can still communicate without necessarily talking. That's possible. You might not be able to like really have some in depth interaction, but I mean you could still make friends regardless. Not everybody will make the effort. Yeah, that's obviously true. Depending on your tone for getting negative reactions, you still may want to wait for speaking. Well, yeah, I'm trying to wait till the recommended hour anyway. Says you need to listen a lot still. Yeah, obviously we need to listen if you're at this level. Um, I'm just kind of reading through it, kind of looking through it. You could go look this up. It's on the Dream in Spanish website, and you hit start learning, and then you go to the progress, and then you can look at the hours or whatever. But yeah, so far I'm at the 300 hour. This is where I'm at. We're gonna keep going. Yeah.